evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening.
Please share your first thoughts at the trailer launch of Azhar.
First of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are slightly late, but anyways, I'm happy to see you all. First of all, I would like to invite the real man, who's playing me, Mr. Emraan Hashmi. Please.
Guys, a big round of applause for Imran.
Good evening. It's great to see a full house. Thank you so much. I don't want to get into any speeches right now because I know what we're all here for. So all I want to say is it's been a long journey since एक खुदा को मानता हूँ, दो शादियाँ हुई मेरी और तीन मैच फिक्स करने का इल्ज़ाम है मुझ पर. And today is the theatrical trailer launch. So without much delay, sir, please announce it.
Yeah. Can we please have the trailer play out? Azhar and the real Azhar. You've seen the trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
To ask you two questions now, before they start their round of questions. Azhar bhai, what led you to give us the green signal for this film? Why did you want us to make this?
That is a very tough ask. But actually, I really wanted to clarify the events which occurred in my life. Actually, the press has been calling it as a biopic, but I would like to stress that it is not a biopic. It is a film which is made on the events which have happened or occurred during my playing days at that point of time. Imran, I just wanted to clarify to the people that, whatever is being said, I've gone through a lot, like for so many years. It took 12 years to get to the case, and after that, when we won the case, then I thought when Ikta approached me, first of all, I was not very sure about it, but then I think it took a lot of persuasion from a lot of people. Then I discussed with so many people. I discussed with one of my best friends here, Anshul bhai. I want to thank him also. I mean, he was very instrumental in me saying yes to that film.
And also, like you said, in 2011, the court gave you an acquittal.
2012.
Yes, 2012,
Yeah.
they gave you the clean chit.
That's right.
But despite of that, there are still some critics and detractors. What would you want to tell them?
Well, I think you can't ask everyone to say good things about me. There are some people who are going to say things which are very ungainly or not very good to hear it. But I think it's part and parcel of life. You have to take the good with the bad, and I think you have to move on.
Yeah. Well, right now, I think we will
I would
call
like to
upon
call the captain of the team, I think, Mr. Tony Anthony D'Souza. Without him, it would have been very, very difficult.
Hi. I've been a huge fan of Azhar bhai, known for quite some time. So when I got the offer of the film, I was very grateful to Ekta and Sneha for giving me the opportunity to make this movie. The person who's not here with us today is the person who actually written the script, Rajat Arora. Whatever you'll see and you'll like is thanks to him. He's worked the hardest and come up with a great script. I'd like to ask Azhar bhai to call the rest of the team on stage.
I think I'd like to call the two very pretty ladies, Prachi Desai and Nargis Fakhri. And I would like to call the most important lady who has taken me to the court, Lara Datta.
First, I think since Prachi came in earlier.
Okay. Hi, guys. It's really exciting being here. And I think we've all been huge fans of Azhar sir. So it's wonderful being a part of a film where I get to play a real-life character for the very first time for me. And I see Noreen as a very beautiful mystery that's going to unfold in front of you when you watch the film. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I did. And I love the trailer. I hope you guys did.
Okay, I firstly have to apologize because I'm a little bit of a villain of the piece. So I think Tony couldn't find a villain, so I was made into one. I also think, I mean, this is my first film with Balaji, and of course my second with Tony, but my first with Emraan. And I think at the end of this film, I am the only actress that he's worked with who he hasn't kissed. So, we shall leave that.
The one that got away.
The one that got away.
No, that's the secret that they get to know only once the film releases.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, there might be like
Never
a
know.
surprise. No.
Would like to call Mr. Samir Nair on the stage. I would like to call upon my son also who's here. I mean, he's been a very integral. Would like to call Nargis Fakhri also, please.
For 2 minutes, so
No, we'll just
Wait for 2 minutes.
let's just
So,
open.
yeah,
we'll
we'll
open
open up to
the
questions,
house
please.
for questions.
Can we play OA till then?
देखिए बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस थे जब हम रिसर्च कर रहे थे तो ऑब्वियसली जब फ़ोन कॉल आया जब एकता ने मुझे फ़ोन किया तो मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई कि इन पे इनकी लाइफ में फिल्म बन रही है लेकिन तभी उसके बाद वो खुशी कहीं डर में बदल गई क्योंकि इनकी लाइफ इतनी इवेंटफुल रही है एक तो इम्बाइबिंग अ कैरेक्टर ऑन स्क्रीन जो फिल्म देखने वाले हैं जिस तरह बात करते हैं जिस तरह चलते हैं और जो मेन चीज़ थी वो थी उनकी क्रिकेटिंग स्किल्स क्योंकि मैं इतना अच्छा क्रिकेटर नहीं हूँ आई मीन हम सब इंडियंस हैं तो यहाँ पे बैट बॉल रख दो तो हम सब खेलें यू नो विल स्टार्ट प्लेइंग इट बट एक फॉर्म जो है एक टेक्निकलिटी जो है वो मुझ में नहीं था लेकिन अजहर भाई हैज़ बीन वेरी पेशेंट उन्होंने मुझे 2-3 महीने तक ट्रेनिंग दी एंड ही मेड इट अ लॉट ईजियर
अजहर सर
जी बोलिए
हेलो 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 अजहर सर आपसे सवाल है इधर आपके स्ट्रेट सीधा अजहर सर इधर
Oh, he's the one in the India.
Yes, yes, India.
Yeah, t-shirt.
कहाँ पर अच्छा हाँ, बहुत दूर है
अजहर सर सबसे पहला सवाल आपसे है कि आप सफ़ेद हेलमेट क्यों पहनते थे इसका जवाब चाहिए सेकेंडली एक सवाल और है कि एक शॉट आपका है जो आप फ्लिक करते थे क्या कहते हैं उसको जो वीवीएस लक्ष्मण भी खेलते हैं लेफ्ट लेग ड्राइव पे तो वो शॉट आपने ट्रेलर में नहीं दिखाया हमें तो वो शॉट क्या फिल्म में होगा आपके
देखिए पहली बात तो वाइट हेलमेट इसलिए मैं पहनता था क्योंकि उस टाइम पे हमें जो भी हेलमेट मिलती थी हम पहन लेते थे पर उस टाइम पे कोई ऐसा रूल नहीं था कि ब्लू हेलमेट ही पहने या और कोई अलग हेलमेट पहने तो इसी वजह से मुझे सफ़ेद कलर अच्छा लगता था क्योंकि सफ़ेद कपड़े होते थे सफ़ेद जूता होता था सफ़ेद पैतावे होते सफ़ेद पैंट सफ़ेद ग्लव्स तो उसकी वजह से मैं सफ़ेद हेलमेट पहनता था बट लेकिन जो आप फ्लिक शॉट के जो बारे में बात कर रहे हैं मुझे याद नहीं है मैं मुझे कैसे खेलता था मैं तो भूल गया हूँ और लेकिन आप जब फिल्में देखेंगे तो शायद इमरान भाई मेरे से अच्छा खेल रहे हो
एक्चुअली वो फ्लिक शॉट है इट गोज बाय वेरी फास्ट टोनी यू सेकंड दैट अगर आप फास्ट कट्स देखें एंड में एंड ऑब्वियसली इन द फिल्म इट हैज अ बिट ऑफ लेंथ
Imran, yes. Imran. Yes. On your left. Sorry. Imran towards your right.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes, hi.
The trailer really looks amazing. You know,
Thank
it has a mix of everything. Basically, what you all want to show through his life and through his journey till now.
Yes.
What has been your family's reaction to the trailer, to your look?
Well, they're
Did
going
they
to see
find
it. They're
convincing?
going to see, everyone's going to see it soon. But I'm sure they're going to love it because, like you said, it has everything in it. It has, the look of the film, the emotion. And this is where we were, actually, this was a huge responsibility on, I think, the entire team, that we were putting his life down on celluloid. And that's a huge responsibility. Eventually, there is an audience for whom we're making the film. But for me, it would be a battle won if, whenever Azhar bhai sees the film, when the lights dim in the theater, and he watches the film and he comes out and says, you've done me proud. And this is how I would envision my life. That would be the best, bit of praise that I can get for the film. So I'm waiting for that day when he sees the first copy, which will be out soon.
Emraan,
I would like to call upon Nargis Fakhri on the stage, please.
Hey, Nargis. What's up?
Sorry for my tardiness.
Yeah,
I'm here.
well done.
Hi, nice to see you.
Emraan, what was that one lesson you learned from Azhar's life?
I think apart from the film, it's just when I met him, obviously I have idolized him for the longest time. I'd seen him in the 80s and 90s. And what struck me when I met him, and we were doing the research, and I had actually compiled 100 questions for him. And I used to keep bugging him every day with these questions. And I just felt that here there was a man who was extremely frank about the way he has been, he's led his life. And, it's just, sometimes you want to see yourself the way you want to see yourself, not in reality. And he was extremely cordial, he was extremely frank about those things, and a very, very sensitive person. Those are the things I admire about Azhar bhai. And I've spent a lot of time with him over the past 1.5 years. And a lot of things can be said, but these are the two things: a very frank person and a very sensitive person.
And any similarity you find between you and Azhar bhai?
Well, I've tried to imbibe the similarities. I don't know.
Flick shot?
Flick shot. That was the toughest, actually. My wrists, I had to ice them every day because it was very tough. I used to work out, I used to lift weights, and because Azhar bhai used to not lift weights. He said that he's against that when you were playing at that time. And there was a certain agility and a flexibility, so I had to detrain for 3 months and just train to get that flick shot. So it took me 4 months to get that. So it was almost a choreographed action, and we eventually got it.
Hi.
I think it's been pretty long time now, so I don't blame anybody. I think that it was destiny which had me on the mat. But anyways, to come out of that, it was very, very pleasing. I was very happy for my family, for my son, my father, my mother, everybody, and all the fans, all the people who really, helped me in whatever way they can. They came in hordes to watch the matches, and I think I felt that, it was the right thing when I went to the court, when we won the case. That was icing on the cake. Correct. Emraan shares sizzling chemistry with everybody.
I sizzle with everyone.
Yeah. That's not a problem. There's nothing new for him. Ask me something new. Well, I think with Emraan Hashmi, actually it's not a love-making scene. It was and pretty. I think it was a very tough thing to say. But anyways, with Emraan Hashmi, you expect that. If you go there and if Emraan Hashmi is not doing that, you will come out very disappointed.
Hi, Ekta.
Don't you reckon?
Hi, Ekta, over here, towards your right. Ekta, towards your right, over here. Many players, towards your right, over here. Are you planning to keep a special screening of the film for the cricket team or the players who played under Azhar sir?
So that's completely going to be decided later. But I'm sure we will show a lot of players the film because it's quite a celebration not only of cricket but of what happens when you are doing so well and suppose one game goes wrong, you get blamed for so many things. So yeah, a lot of cricketers will be seeing the film. But many don't want to see the film. I think many would not want to see the film. So yeah, that will be there too.
Tony, many other players were involved in this scandal. So how much of importance has been given to them, their characters?
I think it's better that you watch the film and ask this question. I mean, we've gone, as he said, it is not a biopic, but we're based on facts and events that happen in life. So we've tried to go close to a lot of things, but there's certain cinematic liberty we've taken too.
Hi,
But
Azhar.
have you fictionalized the events? Is there anything fiction or?
See the movie. It'll make no sense that way.
Hi, Azhar.
देखिए मैं सबसे बात करके डिसीजन लिया, कभी अकेला डिसीजन लेना देखिए बहुत मुश्किल होता है, तो मैं कैप्टन हूँ तो मैं पूरे 11 लोग का पूरा व्यू पॉइंट लेके देख के उनसे बात करके तो जब भी डिसीजन लेना था। आपको याद होगा कि 93 वर्ल्ड हीरो कप में हम लोग जब ने मैच साउथ अफ्रीका के साथ जीता था, तो हमारी आप देखे थे लास्ट ओवर था, 5 रन बाकी थे, तो हमारी पूरी टीम जमा हो गई थी, हमारी पूरी टीम का डिसीजन था कि तेंदुलकर बॉलिंग करना, तो तेंदुलकर ने बॉलिंग किया। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि सभी से एडवाइस लिया हूँ मैं, तो इसी वजह से आज ये फिल्म आ गई।
हाय स्नेहा, मेरा सवाल आपसे है कि आप आईपीएल के भी ब्रॉडकास्टर हैं, तो इस फिल्म को आईपीएल के दौरान भी प्रमोट किया जाएगा वाइल कॉन्वर्सेशन जो होते हैं बीच में?
जी बिल्कुल।
तो क्या प्लानिंग है एग्जैक्टली किस तरीके से प्रमोट करेंगे?
वॉच द आईपीएल, यू विल सी इट।
ओके इमरान, यही ऑडी था जहाँ से शुरुआत हुई थी आई थिंक 6-8 महीने पहले जब पहला एक टीजर छोड़ा गया था।
जी जी।
तब से लेकर के अभी तक का सफ़र ज़रा अगर आप बताएं कि किस तरीके से ओवरऑल, क्योंकि आपने आईएसडी भी शूटिंग की है, एसटीडी लोकल भी।
हाँ, आईएसडी ज़्यादा शूटिंग की है, बट एक बहुत ही टफ जर्नी रहा है, क्योंकि तभी तो हमने सिर्फ वॉक शूट किया था और बैक टू कैमरा शॉट था, लेकिन उसके बाद वी केम डाउन टू एक्चुअली शूटिंग, और हमने लंदन में शूटिंग की, एच बेस्ट इन दाबिशा, हैदराबाद में जो इनका होम टाउन है। तो बहुत नर्वस था मैं, क्योंकि यू नो क्रिकेटिंग पोर्शंस ऑब्वियसली दे मेड मी द मोस्ट नर्वस, क्योंकि सब लोगों ने अजहर भाई को देखा है, उनके मैनरिज्म्स हैं ऑन द फील्ड, उनके न्यूएंसेस हैं, तो उन चीज़ों को इम्बाइब करना। एंड अगर इस फिल्म में अगर आपने कुछ गलत कर दिया तो एक तरह से एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा क्रिटिसिज्म हो सकता है, तो उस चीज़ को दिमाग में रखकर नोटिंग वेरी वेरी माइन्यूट थिंग्स अबाउट अजहर भाई, फ्रॉम द वॉक टू द वे ही यूज्ड टू ईट, द वे ही यूज्ड टू स्पीक, तो ये सब चीज़ें मैंने इम्बाइब करनी शुरू की। He hardly ate, that's why I'm hardly eating in the film also. But I almost became his stalker. You know, when we were actually playing cricket, I think he caught me staring at him eerily and trying to just see what, you know, everything, every nuance. So I think I made his life hell for those 3-4 months.
एक खास लहजा भी है हैदराबाद का जो ट्रेलर में सुनाई
जी, इसमें है, पोर्शंस में है, जो जब हैदराबाद का पोर्शन है इस फिल्म में, जो उनके चाइल्डहुड से लेकर जब वो 20 के थे, 21 थे, तो वो पोर्शन में थोड़ा ज़्यादा लहजा है हैदराबाद।
नरगिस, आपने वो ओए ओए वाला गाना सुना था पहले? आप अगर हिंदी में समझ,
Yes, I have.
तो उस समय और इस समय क्या क्या डिफरेंसेस अगर आप बता सके? ऑन योर राइट।
Sorry, what did you say again?
मैंने हिंदी में पूछा कि उस गाने में इस गाने में कितना परिवर्तन है, तब्दीलियां हैं?
What is the difference? As in, watch the film and you'll find out. Very good. Thank you so much.
सब कुछ अगर फिल्म देख के ही पता करेंगे तो फिर आज कुछ आपसे भी तो पूछना चाहेंगे।
हाय टोनी, मेरा सवाल आपसे है, आप इस टैगलाइन पे फोकस करेंगे, लव हिम, हेट हिम, जज हिम। इट्स जनरली लव मी, हेट मी, डू नॉट जज मी, तो जज हिम आल्सो है साथ में।
Judge him because a lot of people still think that a lot of people are not aware of the verdict of the court. So the idea was to portray what is the fact actually happened with the court. So we are hoping that people see and they judge him the way they should judge him after the film.
टैगलाइन की बात कर रहे थे, तो आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, लव हिम, हेट हिम, जज हिम, ये जहन में कौन सी बात आती है जब ये टैगलाइन आपको सुनाया गया या जब आप सुनते हैं?
लव हिम ही आएगी, और दूसरी तो कोई दिमाग में आ रही नहीं। आपने इतना
इमरान
आसान सवाल था।
इमरान आपने जन्नत में मैच फिक्सिंग का रोल किया था, अभी आप रियल लाइफ हीरो का रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, तो आपकी लाइफ में क्रिकेट कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है?
Well, बहुत important रहा है। You know, I've grown up watching Azhar bhai in the 80s, 90s, जब वो कैप्टन थे, and I think those were the glory days of cricket, क्योंकि तभी ज़्यादा forms भी नहीं थे entertainment के, and whenever your family used to sit and watch, there was this very concentrated approach that everyone used to sit and watch the match. ज़्यादा इंटरनेट नहीं था, ज़्यादा प्रोग्राम्स नहीं थे, सो इट वाज जस्ट अ ग्रेट टाइम फॉर क्रिकेट। और जब इंडिया और पाकिस्तान के मैचेस भी हुआ करते थे, इट वाज जस्ट वेरी वेरी एंटरटेनिंग। सो दोज आर द मेमोरीज ऑफ क्रिकेट, एंड ऑब्वियसली क्रिकेट इज स्टिल ग्रेट, बट आई वाज वेरी ऑनर्ड जब मुझे ये रोल मिला टू पोर्ट्रे हिज लाइफ।
Imran, there were reports that your family was not happy with the first poster
No, that's not true. Like I gave the quote today, maybe it was misconstrued when I said they were shocked. That doesn't mean they didn't like it. They were surprised and in a nice way, because that's what my wife told me in the morning. She loved the poster. She found it very unique, and she said she definitely wants to see the film.
इमरान इंडियन टीम की ब्लू जर्सी पहनने के बाद क्या कुछ महसूस कर रहे थे आप?
Very proud.
Imran, here. Imran, when this match fixing scandal broke out way back in the 90s and when Azharbai's name got embroiled in it, what was your reaction? Did you at that time believe that Azhar is innocent?
No, I didn't. You see, the thing is, obviously there were fans of Azhar Bhai that gave him the support that he obviously deserved at that point of time. There are also certain people that like to jump the gun and play judge, jury, and executioner when they say that, okay, probably he has done it. But they didn't even follow the court case. And eventually, it was kind of a vindication when he won the court case. So I believe in following a certain, the way the law has to function, let it take its course. And that happens not just with him. It's happened with every celebrity, every sports person around the world. It's very high profile, and people do reach their own judgment, which I think is extremely unfair. You should let the court have its hearing and then decide. We might not agree with the court's verdict, but we have to accept it.
Okay. Azhar, cricket and Bollywood often go hand in hand with each other. We have seen many cricketers date Bollywood actors. One person who has been at the receiving end for dating a Bollywood actress is Virat Kohli, whose failure sometimes gets his girlfriend into the picture and criticism happens on social media. What would your advice be to him? How should he tackle it? How should he react to it?
I think the press should tackle better than what Virat Kohli should tackle, because I think this is personal life, because you cannot really, talk about all those things, because I think he's performing well on the field. As a player, you really have to really look at what he's doing as a cricketer. His performance has been outstanding, and I think whatever he does in his private life, I think you have to leave it to him, because sometimes we get too judgmental, and then, I think that's what happened. I think if the things are true that there's some problem in the relationship, I think it's because of the tough time which is posed by the press to them.
Hi, Tony. Gaurav from Midday. I have two questions, one for you, one for Emraan. Onto your right, here, on the stairs. So the first question is, you have said the film is based on the facts and, whatever it's been reported around Azhar Bhai. There were there are a lot of reports about players, basically team players revolting against him, or the fights between him and the other players, and also about the political career which he had. So are we just gonna see the controversial side of it, or just the fixing side of it, or will there be some glimpses of all these things? And second question is for Emraan. So if you want to answer this first.
Yeah, I think everyone talks only about the fixing. There's a lot more to his life than just fixing. He's the only person to score 100 in his first and last match, 300s in a row. We got to celebrate him as a cricketer also. So the film is not only about a certain aspect in his life, it's the entire journey of life which has happened. As far as players who didn't support him or supported him, I think the film answers all that.
And for Emraan, who do you think till now, who do you think is the best captain for Team India?
He's standing right here.
Thank you.
Imraan, towards your left.
A little later.
इमरान टुवर्ड्स योर लेफ्ट मेरा सवाल आपसे है इस ट्रेलर लॉन्च से थोड़ा हटकर है आपकी क्लोज फ्रेंड कंगना शी इज सेलिब्रेटिंग द नेशनल अवार्ड बट ऑफ लेट उनकी पर्सनल लाइफ को लेकर काफ़ी कुछ
Can we just keep it to the film, please?
जस्ट वांटेड टू गेट योर व्यू बिकॉज
बाद में press conference के बाद आप one-on-one we'll do it, yeah?
Hi, Nargis. Hi.
Very loud. No, unfortunately, I didn't get to meet Sangeeta, but I did watch her films, and with the help of the team here, I learned about the stories that went on, and of course, we have the internet, so I can research now, which I love the internet. So I used all of that to imbibe her character. Oh, I did my best. I hope I did all right. Yeah. Let's
Hi,
see.
Prachi. Hi, Prachi.
Yeah, her Hindi's very good. Mine is not. It's
Prachi,
okay.
प्राची यहाँ पे,
I
यहाँ.
want to understand.
सामने.
Yeah, what I want to understand.
Left side. My left. Right side. Sorry.
My right.
यहाँ सामने.
Hi, hi.
Hi अनुज्ञा न्यूज़ ऑनलाइन से. मेरा सवाल ये है कि आप अजहर जी की फर्स्ट वाइफ से मिले थे, आपको जब ये रोल दिया गया था, और ये सेकंड फिल्म है आपकी इमरान जी के साथ.
Yeah, it only gets better. जी मैं मिली हूँ नौरीन से एंड एक्चुअली ऑनेस्टली पहले मेरे लिए आई थिंक इट वाज अ लिटिल स्कैरी व्हेन आई गॉट टू नो दैट आई हैव टू प्ले नौरीन बिकॉज उनके बारे में कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन कहीं पर अवेलेबल नहीं है. सो यू नो आई हैड टू कम्प्लीटली रिलाई ऑन द सोर्सेस थ्रू ऑफ कोर्स टोनी व्हाटएवर दैट आई गॉट टू नो अबाउट हर. बट उनसे मिलने के बाद ऑनेस्टली मेरे जितने भी प्रिजम्पशंस थे इट जस्ट गॉट clear like completely, absolutely. So I think after meeting her, I'm completely in awe with her. I think she's way more a lovely person than I imagined her to be. And उनकी जितने भी characteristics है, I tried to imbibe them in the film. I mean, बहुत सारी चीज़ें थी जो मुझे लगी कि जैसे मुझे बोला गया था कि वो बहुत I think shy है, बहुत कम बोलते हैं, मगर ऐसा नहीं है. I think she has a beautiful gaze when she talks, and there were a lot of things that I observed. So I'm very glad that I actually got to meet her. And yeah.
आपकी सेकंड फिल्म है ये इमरान जी के साथ.
जी.
तो कुछ एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना चाहेंगी? ऑन सेट कैसे रहते हैं अजहर जी? ऑन स्क्रीन अजहर जी.
ऑन स्क्रीन के जो अजहर हैं, I think he plays cricket gorgeously now, and I just think his performance in this film is going to blow your mind absolutely. And उनके साथ काम करके this experience was even better because उनका जो sense of humor है और nasty हो गया है. So it was a lot of fun actually shooting with him. Yeah.
मेरा सवाल अजहर जी से है, जब आपका बुरा वक्त चल रहा था, हेलो, जब मतलब आप बोलते हैं ना सफलता के समय तो सब साथ होते हैं, लेकिन जब आपका बुरा वक्त चल रहा था तो किस क्रिकेटर ने आपको सपोर्ट किया और उनको आप पे विश्वास था, या कोई और पर्सन?
देखिए, 3 लोग ऐसे थे जो मुझे टोटल सपोर्ट मिला. जो राज सिंह साहब, जो मेरे ख्याल में राज सिंह डोंगरपुर साहब जो प्रेसिडेंट थे बोर्ड के, उन्होंने बहुत मुझे सपोर्ट किया. और कमल मुरारका साहब ने भी बहुत मुझे सपोर्ट किया. और क्रिकेटर्स में कपिल पाजी ने सब में ज़्यादा मुझे सपोर्ट किया. तो मैं समझता हूँ ये 3 लोग उस वक्त पे मुझे बहुत बहुत सपोर्ट किया, और मैं उनका बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ. मैं अगर कितना भी शुक्रिया अदा करूँ, मैं नहीं समझता हूँ कि उनका शुक्रिया अदा कर सकूँगा, क्योंकि उस वक्त बहुत टफ था. बहुत से लोग अगेंस्ट भी बोल रहे थे, बहुत से लोग अलग अलग किस्म की बातें हो रही थी, बट लेकिन ये 3 लोग ने मुझे सपोर्ट किया. मैं उनका बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ. और जो लोग सपोर्ट नहीं किया, देखिए ये तो अपना हर आदमी का एक पर्सनल नज़रिया होता है, और मैं समझता हूँ उसको वहीं पे छोड़ देना चाहिए.
और घर पे किसका सपोर्ट था आपको?
घर में तो पूरे जने सपोर्ट करेंगे,
सभी सपोर्ट.
घर तो ये तो बहुत आसान
और इमरान जी, आपको ये रोल जब मिला तो आपकी नींद उड़ गई कि मुझे अभी परफेक्ट दिखना है अजहर जी के जैसे?
जी डेफिनेटली, जैसे मैंने कहा कि इस फिल्म के लिए जब सब लोगों ने अजहर भाई को स्टडी किया 80s और 90s जब भी खेल रहे थे, मैंने भी स्टडी किया, तो अगर क्रिटिसिज्म आना है तो एक बहुत ही बड़ा क्रिटिसिज्म आ सकता है. तो लेकिन एक पूरी टीम का सपोर्ट था. आई वुडंट से आई हैव डन दिस ऑन माय ओन. बहुत सारे लोग थे, हमारी पूरी डायरेक्शन डिपार्टमेंट, द प्रोडक्शन, द कॉस्ट्यूम्स, ऑल दीज थिंग्स हेल्प. और ऑब्वियसली जब ट्रेन कर रहे थे तो अजहर भाई भी थे, तो बहुत लोगों ने मेहनत की मेरे साथ, एंड इवेंचुअली आपको दिख रहा है स्क्रीन पे. और ऑब्वियसली अब फिल्म देखेंगे तो आप वर्डिक्ट देंगे. और
एकता जी से मेरा सवाल है कि आपने इमरान जी को ही क्यों चुना इस रोल के लिए? मतलब इतने सारे इमेज के खिलाफ, मतलब खिलाफ जाके आपने चुना है, उनकी जो इमेज है, तो कुछ खास दिखा आपने?
I think Imran is one of the most amazing actors I've worked with. बहुत अच्छे उम्दा इंसान है, और एक controversial yet good-hearted cricketer का रोल अगर कोई कर सकता है, and who has the mass India even today in love with him, it would have been one of the Khans or Emraan. So we chose Emraan.
Tony.
I think it's a bit of a blessing, but as well as a backstep, because at the end of the day, everybody has references to draw, and I didn't. But I know at the end of the day, I'm playing a prosecuting lawyer, and we were talking about Imran's sizzling chemistry with all the women. So I think I'm the only one who took him literally from the frying pan into the fire in this film. So sizzling, he's really felt. It's come from this way. But I think Tony helped a lot. We went over a lot of the information that related to the case. We really sat down and observed people within the profession. And, I had a very clear character graph to play. Like I said, I literally do play a capital word that you don't say in public but starts with a B. And, so she is somebody who's very sort of hard-hitting. And I think it was more challenging for me because she asked the questions that I think millions of Indian fans want to ask of Azhar. So through this film, she's that voice, and that was a huge responsibility.
टोनी ट्रेलर में एक सीन है, एक्सक्यूज मी टोनी, इसमें एक सीन है जिसमें पाकिस्तान की टीम को आपने दिखाया है कि इधर आ जाओ भाई, तो वो कहते मेरे नाम में मोहम्मद है, तो कहीं ना कहीं ऐसा नहीं लग रहा पाकिस्तानी टीम की नाराज़गी झेलनी पड़ सकती है और मैदान का एक दिखाने की कोशिश हुई है?
मैं नहीं मानता हूँ, मैं पाकिस्तान का भी फ़ैन हूँ ऑन द क्रिकेट फील्ड, तो मैं ये नहीं चाहूँगा कि कोई हमसे नाराज़ हो, बट इट्स ऑल इन गुड ह्यूमर।
हाय लारा, आपने आती मेंशन किया कि आप इमरान हाशमी की इकलौती ऐसी हीरोइन है जिन्हें उन्होंने किस नहीं किया है। आप खुश हैं या दुखी हैं?
No, I'm quite all right.
आप उनके हस्बैंड से पूछिए।
Exactly. You have to have something to look forward to, right, in future films that you do. So we'll see.
इमरान हाशमी साहब की जो कलरफुल कहानी है इनकी, आपको तो पता है।
इमरान,
अजहर भाई सीन्स बहुत अच्छे रहेंगे।
अजहर भाई, इमरान,
Azhar, towards your right.
अजहर का तो ट्रेलर हमने सबने देखा, सबको पसंद आया, बट साथ ही में सुशांत सिंह स्टारर MS धोनी बायोपिक भी रिलीज हो रही है, तो कह सकते हैं एक ही जो क्रिकेटर के लाइफ पर बेस्ड फिल्में हैं, दो आ रही हैं, तो कंपटीशन हो सकता है आपस में?
देखिए कंपटीशन, देखिए वो अलग फिल्म है, ये अलग फिल्म है, देखिए बिल्कुल अब कंपैरिजन नहीं कर सकते। मैं जहाँ तक है मैं सोचता हूँ कि कंपैरिजन नहीं होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज उन्होंने अपनी फिल्म बना रहे हैं, हम हमारी फिल्म बनाए, तो हम हमारी फिल्म के बारे में बात करेंगे ताकि उनकी फिल्म।
Azhar, towards your right. Azhar here. This year, as we have two biopics, on cricketers, on you, and then we have on MS Dhoni. Right. Any other cricketer whose life you think can be an interesting thing to watch? Maybe someone of your times or from the current crop of cricketers?
I am not thinking on those lines, so it's very hard for me to say that. Well, after this thing, it's very hard for me to find out whose life should be shown on the screen. I really don't know. It depends on the individual, to be very honest. नहीं, देखिए आजकल बिल्कुल प्लेयर्स जिम्मेदार हैं, उन लोगों को पता है क्या है, कैसे अपने आप को बिहेव करना, तो मैं समझता हूँ मेरे को उतनी ज़्यादा कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी।
Ekta, what was so special about this film that Sony and
and my cricket also. Yeah. Well, I think Hansi Crony has passed away, so it is not very imperative for me to talk on those lines, because I think he was a very outstanding player. He's done so much for his country. I think he's still one of the most successful captains South Africa has ever produced. So I think may his soul rest in peace. That's what I can say, because it's not very easy for me to say on that count. Well, I'm sure he would have seen, but I think on his live film, he had to decide, if he was alive. So, well, you have to find out on those. I can't reveal.
Ekta,
I really cannot reveal anything.
Sorry. Ekta, do you think Pakistan will release this film? Because there are references to Pakistan, and every time there is a reference to Pakistan, they get very jittery. Like, for instance, it happened in Nirja and a lot of other films. How do you see it?
So, every serial of mine releases in Pakistan and does better there. So I don't think there'll be a problem, because I don't think there's one reference against Pakistan. So except for what you saw in the promo, which is not really a reference against Pakistan, I think Pakistan will revel in this film because it's about cricket and it's about a loved cricketer who's been loved universally. What? No. No. Yeah, no. Take this one.
No,
समीर आप कुछ बताइए आपकी क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है फिल्म से
come together. About Azhar, what was the one special thing for which Soni and Balaji have come together?
Well, actually, everything about Azhar is special. I mean, he's been one of India's finest cricketers, one of the most successful captains. We've all been big fans of his. We've grown up seeing his movies. Tony is a big fan of his. Emraan is a big fan of his. And, you know, if a movie has to be made, this is a story that has to be told. And that's what we're doing. We're telling that story. And it's the most exciting, interesting story. So, I mean, I'm really happy that Balaji and Sony got together and got Tony and Emraan and are telling Azhar's life.
Well, I think at that time I was supremely fit at that point of time. You know, when I played my last Test match. You know, I must not be saying about myself, but I think I used to really compete with the people who are 10, 12 years younger than me. So maybe I could have played another couple of years, but I think 99 Test matches, I don't think anybody would break that. But 1 Test match, anybody can be played. I'm not sure, maybe. I can't say.
Guys, last 2 questions, please, before we wrap up.
Of course, yes, of course. I have still not recovered from the loss last night. Well, I think it's going to be a very tough match. You know, I'd say 60-40 in favor of West Indies. I think day after tomorrow is the game. I think West Indies really played well. You know, I think they deserved to be the winners last night.
Is that right? Okay, thank you, guys. Photo op now.